I really don't know how she got to where she is. However, St. Mary's, the youth group at St. Mary's, Sherry Freeman was a huge influence. And then when she went to A&M, I don't know, she just made a connection there, and she just blossomed. I'd like to take some of the credit, but I don't think so. She just found a connection and went with it, and that was it.
Well, I met Angela. I was the youth minister at St. Mary's Church, and she was a squirrely little kid in junior high. Angela was always very energetic and social and outgoing, always willing to serve, always wanting to lead. She participated in everything.
She dramatically changed my life, and it was her friendship and her leadership and her guidance and introducing me to my faith and my Lord, and then watching what happened, because that's what Christ does. He takes people and he changes them, and it's Angela's job and her legacy is to let people meet Christ, and so for me, that's changed everything.
I think her impact has just been tremendous, and I think she's not really going to know all the lives that she's touched until, someday when she's in heaven and the Lord says, come share your master's joy, good and faithful servant. So I know for me, she's just been a really incredible inspiration as far as someone who loves the Lord, who loves a church, who really wants teens to encounter him and to know the great gift of their faith.
Well, Angela brings just a sense of enthusiasm that's coupled with approachability that I think the kids find her easy to talk to. She has a tremendous theological background, but she can bring it down to the level of a middle school kid.
She's crazy for sure. I think her personality is what is needed in youth ministry. Her energy, her sense of humor, the way she takes life, not too seriously, but not, too casually either.
And so it's just like really cool. I love how, you meet teens where they're at, and then call them on in a very gentle, but just an awesome way.
She has a way of seeing, I guess, similarities in people that we wouldn't have found, I don't think, otherwise. And so she just kind of like directs you to people, and you didn't always know why, but I don't know if she always knew why, but it seemed to work.
The main thing I remember is Angela was always very open to God's will in her life and very open to the Spirit. And that was always very encouraging. To see a young person be like that and to see her overcome obstacles in her life.
Well, I think she has such a focus and a vitality and just a joyful approach to anything she does. She makes it fun, for one thing, because when I grew up, it wasn't very fun to be a Catholic.
When I walk into a middle school, those gatherings, it's just amazing how engaged they are. And I think that's the gift that Angela brings. But everything Angela touches, it turns to gold. Everything that she's done and she's attempted to do has just been phenomenal.
I think it's a good model for kids to see adults who live life just the way life comes and deal with it the way it is. Not be too dramatic about it or to, in a way, to escape from life, but to deal with life as it comes.
I know that I've seen in moments where things haven't quite gone exactly how you planned, or how things have been different, how you've just taken it and been okay, Lord, you've given us this to work with, and so we're gonna change the plans, but it's all gonna be good. And I just I've seen how much you've just been flexible and allowed the Lord just to kind of guide you wherever he wants you to go, and when things don't work out exactly how they were planned, how you're just very open to just going where he wants you to go with it. And I just think that, from what I've seen, that's been so cool to see you do and stuff.
You had an impact on me, and I think I, in turn, know how to impact others, not only in high school, but also now. And that is a great legacy, I think, because I know that I'm not the only one. I know that I'm not even the beginning of the kids that you impacted. So thank you first. And also, sorry for, actually, I'm not really that sorry, but I'm a little bit sorry for the stress.
But I imagine that the Angela 8 or 9 years ago during adoration at a retreat would be very concerned about what's happening next, and making sure all the organizations were operating smoothly and that the priest was going to come back out at the right time and, the mic levels were correct and and now I like to believe that it's now more about the prayer and trusting in the Lord to do the right things.
I truly, truly believe that the kids will always, always remember you as they grow into adult men and women. And so as you go into new areas of life, into new ministries, we wish you well, and we hope you bring the same energy to your new position.
You just, the woman that you are, and the role model that you are has been so influential in my life. I just appreciate everything you've done. And please know that you are so loved, and that you've just had a tremendous impact on me. So thank you.
Well, Angela, I'm just so incredibly proud of you for all the work that you've done for so long, over a decade even that, and the number of teens that you've impacted. And I know one of my favorite things about you is your incredible joy, and that's been just such a great gift to me in our friendship. And I know that you have truly spread joy to so many other people. You're just an incredible witness of living the Christian life with joy.
As much as she has been a blessing for us, I hope she is just doubly blessed by interacting with the parishioners, and I mean, from all the different ministries, just to see how much love and how much energy there is out there, and she's going to be able to see that firsthand.
Even though you might not be the youth leader anymore in title at St. Gabriel's, I think that you always will be for me, because that's who you were when I was there. And don't think that I'm done with you by any means, because I will always, I think in some ways I will always depend on you and being able to talk to you, and I really look forward to that. Even though I'm in college and the relationship changes a little bit, I just look forward to so many more great memories with you outside of the youth group.
I know one of Angela's favorite parts of youth ministry, and where she's really seen teens grow and their lives be touched, really is truly through praise and worship. And I know there's just in particular one song that is just very special to Angela's heart, that always brings her closer to the Lord.
Trading my sorrows, I'm trading my shame, I'm laying them down for the joy of the Lord. I'm trading my sickness, I'm trading my pain, I'm laying them down for the joy of the Lord.
I can never get enough of this song.
Yeah, I'm trading my sorrows, I'm trading my shame, I'm laying them down for the joy of the Lord. I'm trading my sickness, I'm trading my pain, I'm laying them down for the joy of the Lord. And we say yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord, amen. Well,
Wait a second. Is I'm Trading My Sorrows Angela's real favorite song? I don't think so.